people once traveled across the galaxy to see this shrine. Now look at it.
Hurry!
Patience.
Senya, this is a family matter. You abandoned your family. I've lost him.
Valkorion led your son into darkness. He's responsible for Archon's corruption, not you.
Valkorion. If I can't save my son, at least I can kill his father.
The mother of my children, reduced to ruin by a parent's folly.
I know Valkorian's there. Let me speak with him one last time. Valkorian.
Senya, the kiss of Isaac warms you.
And lights your eternal flame.
You remembered.
I've never forgotten. How you sang to me on Ivala's crest. How you turned your back on your children. How you made them kill your enemies. Kill each other. All for a taste of approval that would never come. Why?
You know why.
May Isaac save my son.
You threw your life away for Arkan. Why?
To give him hope.
Mother! You were mine!
Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark. I'll stay here and keep the Sky Troopers off your back.
Arkan is close. We must hurry.
Arkan! Impressive display back there. You even managed to kill Senya.
No!
You're becoming quite the family killer. First your brother, now your mother, butchered by the son she fought to save. Arkan's escaping. Stop him!
No can do. Got my own fires to put out.
Kill them all.
Going to disintegrate her family, along with half of Voss.
ships belong to the Sith Empire. Maybe they want to join our alliance.
I knew the Sith Empire would seek me out sooner or later. Their help won't come cheap, but we may need new allies in the hunt for Arkan.
Arkan will return.
And I'll crush him the second he shows his metal-capped face.
You have not earned such confidence. Consider the cost of your hard-won victory. Thousands killed. A planet devastated. A mother's sacrifice. There is only one way to end this chaos and bring order to the galaxy. You must seize the Eternal Throne.
Claiming the throne is no simple task.
You are up to the challenge. You were wrath made flesh. You destroyed my enemies and made the Dark Lords tremble. You were the Alliance commander, champion of fear, and conqueror of my every challenge. No one is more worthy of taking the throne. Not even my children.
By all means, continue stroking my ego.
You are powerful, shrewd, and peerless. An emperor in the making. But first you will strike down Vaylin and claim the Eternal Throne. It is your destiny.
They retreated! This shouldn't have happened. This is your fault!
I gave the Gemini droids the freedom to choose. They simply made a choice you didn't like.
Mother should have been mine. I'm going to dismantle every one of those droids.
By fixating on Senya, you neglected a much greater threat. The Outlander.
My father was there too. I felt him.
And you chose to ignore him. You've been thinking like a child. Focus on the big picture.
I see it now. It's all connected. And the Outlander is the key.
Call coming in from the Sith fleet. It's Empress Acina.
Greetings, Commander. It is an honor to finally speak to you.
I'm grateful you showed up when you did. You saved a lot of lives.
I hope this is only the beginning of what we can do for you. The Sith are tired of being crushed under the Eternal Empire's boot. We wish to join your cause.
You won't bow to Vaylin, but you'll bow to me.
I'm proposing an alliance of two independent powers against a common foe.
The Empire I remember doesn't keep allies for long.
That empire is dead. We have learned to evolve. While you were frozen in carbonite, many things changed. Come to Dromund Kaas. See for yourself.
Sure, we'll head right over. That doesn't sound like a trap at all.
What would I gain by betraying you? Your followers would turn against us, and we would have even more enemies out for vengeance.
The Empress did put herself at risk by helping us here. Vaylin isn't likely to forgive that.
We'll pay you a visit. I hear Dromund Kaas is lovely this time of year.
I will be sure to give you the scenic tour. I will look forward to your arrival.
I guess it couldn't hurt to visit. We've got intel, but I can learn a lot more if we're there in person.
Don't make me worry about you.
Maybe I like the thought of you worrying.
I'm curious to see if things really have changed since I left. Whatever we find, this trip will be interesting.
Dromund Kaas. I clung to this world for too long before I cast it aside as a failed experiment.
We weren't an experiment. We were your people, and you deserted us.
Do not count yourself among them. You're beyond that. This is the empty husk I left behind. But the Sith could still be a useful tool to help you seize the Eternal Throne.
Honored guests, welcome to Dromund Kaas.
Moff Lorman.
It's Minister Lorman now.
Really? I figured your career was over after you lost the Ascendant Spear. Sounds like you know each other. Lorman and I have a little history.
It's Minister Lorman, and the past is irrelevant. I serve Empress Acina now. She awaits us in the throne room.
Welcome, Commander. These are strange times. Once we would have been on the same side. Now we negotiate as strangers.
I didn't expect to be on Dromund Kaas again.
I can imagine. Much has changed for the better since you were last here.
I urge you not to be so critical, Empress. The Sith Empire has always been glorious.
I would like to continue this conversation on my personal shuttle. Just the two of us, speaking freely.
It may not be wise to split up.
I'm choosing to put my faith in her. Stay with Lorman and behave yourselves.
It's Minister Lorman! Minister Lorman! Is that so hard to remember?
Don't worry about us, Commander.
Better than bowing down to the Eternal Empire, right? I remember when everyone used to bow down to us. Those days are gone, for now.